Hi Nirvan, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, very good. So Nirvan, I would like you to introduce yourself to our group.
Alright, hi. My name is Nirvan and I am a grade 5 student. Today, I want to learn about some basic concepts of algebra because I understand bed mass already, so I think I can start with algebra today.
Very good. So Nirvan, what have you really done to begin with algebra?
I did the order of operation and some equations too, a little bit of that. So I wanted to go to that.
So you know your times tables, you know fractions, how to work with
Yes,
fractions, and
yes,
little bit of exponents.
yes.
So you have good idea about pre-algebra. You're absolutely ready to begin with algebra. Perfect. So we'll have about 6 lessons to pick up all the strategies needed to solve algebraic equations. We'll focus on linear equations to begin with. So you understand what are linear equations?
Yes.
So what do you think linear equations are?
I know that on a graph, like when you multiply or divide or whatever question it is, it's shown in a straight line.
Perfect. Yeah. On a graph, a linear equation shows as a straight line, but equation, as you know, will have an equal to sign and it will have only one variable x in it, right? And we'll see how do we find the value of x. That is what is meant by solving linear equations. So I prepared today's lesson. We'll call it lesson one, very basic. Let me share with you the screen to begin with. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, perfect. I could see.
Ready. So, so today, solve linear equation level 1 is what we are going to do. In the first set, we'll try to estimate and check our solution for some questions. And then for some questions, we will do same operations on both the sides. In another set, we will understand what is reverse operation. Once you understand all these strategies, we'll have a test for you. Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. So let's begin with the lesson now. So here are 6 questions for you. From the basic skills which you kind of know, I would like you to estimate the solution. Question number 1. Can you read and answer the question, please?
X minus 3 equals 0. So I know 3 minus 3 is 0, right?
Yeah,
So I think X is 3.
you are right. X equals to 3. How about question number 2?
Mm, X minus 14 equals to 0. I know 14 minus 14 is 0. So X is 14. I know.
Correct. Question number 3.
4 plus 6 is 10. So X is equal to 4.
Next question, please.
Mm, X minus 12 equals to 12. And there's another way to do it.
Tell me what.
You can um you can add 12 from both sides.
Yes, this is doing same operation on both the sides. So when the questions are slightly difficult, we could adopt this strategy. Earlier questions were very simple. We estimated the answer, correct? So when
Yeah.
I add 12 on both the sides, what do we get?
So since minus 12 plus 12 equals 0, you're just left with x, and then x equals to 12 plus 12, which is 24.
Perfect. So x equals 24 is the solution for question number 4. Now, can you answer question number 5?
So I know that you cannot have a positive number to make it go 0. You'd have to subtract. But
Correct.
instead, you can make it a minus number so that
Yeah,
when you add, it'll become 0.
correct.
So if it's minus 5, you can add minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, and then 0. So I think x is minus 5.
Correct. And so you see, minus 5 plus 5 is 0, right? So we call this as additive inverse, correct?
Yes.
Next question, 8 minus x equals to 0. What is the value of x?
8. Because 8.
8. So 8 minus 8 is 0. Perfect. So we have learned, and that is our first level, A, where we could easily estimate the answers or using simple operations, find the value of x. Finding the value of x is solving an equation, right? Here is the next set for you. So now, can you solve question number 7?
Okay. So x plus 7 equals 13. X equals to 6 because 6 plus 7 is 13.
X equals to 6 because 6 plus 7 equals to 13. Great answer. Next question, question number 8.
5 plus x equals to 16. So I know 5 plus 11 is 16, so x equals 11.
Great. Next question.
Question 9. 6 plus x equals to 1. So I know 6 plus any positive number or any number like even 0, it won't go to 1. So you'd have to make it a minus number. So
Yes.
plus minus 5. It just like instead of adding, you just make it subtract. And
So we
then
can subtract 6 on both the sides, right?
yeah, you can still do that too.
And then we get the value. 6 minus
Minus
6, 6 is
5.
0. X equals to negative 5. This is a very good strategy to solve such questions, right? Next
Yeah.
question. 9 minus x equals to 9. What is x?
X equals to 0.
Now, because from 9 we are getting 9, right?
Yeah.
This is an identity for addition, right? 0. Next, question number 11. Can you answer this?
You can also do it this way.
Yeah,
Since it's at the beginning and you know the two numbers, it's just like addition, like
yeah.
fill in the blank. So
Yes,
I
yes,
would
yes.
say x equals to 15 plus 20.
Oh,
You
so
can
you're
also
writing this as x equals to 15 plus 20, right?
yeah,
Taking 20 on the other side, and that gives you x equals to what?
20, I mean 35.
Very good. Last question for you. 5 minus x is 12. What is x equals to?
Um oh, so this time you keep minus x on the left side, you bring 5 to the other side.
Okay, so minus x
Minus
equals to
x
what?
equals to 12 minus 5,
Okay, which is how much?
which is 7.
And so what is x?
But you don't want minus x. So if you want to find x, you just turn that to negative. So it will be minus 7.
Perfect. So with that, you solved 12 questions. Great job. Now, let us have next set of questions for you. Here, we have operations of multiplication and division. Do you see? 2x
Yeah.
equals to 10, 3x equals to 18. We'll end up with minus 3 by 2x equals to 9. Can you tell me, how will you solve this question? 2x equals to 10.
So 2 and x is not separate. It comes
Yeah.
together. It's just another way, a short form of writing, yes, 2 times x.
So the real question is 2 times x is 10. How do you find the value of x from here?
There are two ways. I can tell you both of them, what I
Sure,
know.
sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, you could keep x on the left side and divide by 2. You take 2 by the other side and divide by 2. So 10 divided by 2, 5.
Right. And what is
So
the other way?
the other way is that 2 times x is 10. X is
Yeah,
a random number, right? So I know 2 times 5 is 10, right? So x equals 5 too in this way.
both are correct methods. So I don't
Yeah.
know any method which is good for you. So we get x equals to 5 in this case. Now tell me, solution for question
Well,
14.
I prefer the I prefer the other version that I did before, the first version,
Mhm.
because sometimes if it's not divisible, if
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
say it equals to 11, then it might not be an absolute value. Then you just do it that way and get your answer as a fraction, right?
correct. So what you're saying really is that if I have a new question here, that 2x equals to 11, what is x equals to?
So then it's hard to do 2 times 1 is 11. It's hard to
Yes,
think
yes,
sometimes.
yes.
But I know it's 5.5 in my mind, but you could express it as a fraction to make it easier. 11 over 2, which is also
11
11
over 2.
divided,
Very
but
good. So even
easier.
fraction is accepted. This is good enough answer. But if it is easy fraction, you could write this as a decimal number also, right? So both are correct. So in today's lesson, we are not taking decimal numbers, right? But we'll take them
Oh.
in the next lesson. Can you now find the solution for question number 14? Great job, Nirvan. Good going.
Mhm. X equals 6 because 3 times 6 is 18.
Correct. Half x is 7. What is x equals to?
So this time it's gonna be a little bit different. You see, you want to get rid of the denominator
Yeah,
because you can't find half of x, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You would have to multiply by 2 from both sides
Multiply by 2 on both sides. Then what
before
do you
the
get?
equal sign, yeah. So then you cancel the denominator, that is,
2
yeah, and
divided by 2 is 1. That is what you meant by canceling the denominator with 2.
yeah, and then you're left with 1 and x, but 1 is nothing because if you multiply 1 by anything,
Multiplication identity.
yeah, it's
Multiplication identity
identity. Yeah, so I would say x equals 7 times 2,
times 2, which is
14.
correct. Question number 16, tell me.
You have to do the same thing. You multiply 2 from both sides.
3 by 2x equals to 0.
Yeah.
So what do you get?
Oh yeah, but anything, um, you can only get 0 if you multiply by 0, so then x
Yeah.
has to be 0.
So x is equals to 0, correct?
Yeah.
Great job. Next one.
Okay, this time, oh, it's different. So then, yeah, you multiply 3 from both sides.
Correct.
You cancel the denominator.
Correct.
And it equals to x equals minus 5 times 3. Well, yeah, minus 15.
Perfect. The last question for you. Minus 3 by 2x equals to 9. Find the value of x.
This time it's a little different. It's negative.
Mm-hmm.
You multiply 2 from both sides
Okay.
and you cancel the denominator.
Okay.
And then you're left with minus 3x equals 9.
Yeah. 9 times 2.
Yeah, 9 times 2. No, minus 2.
Minus 3x is 9 times 2, 18. Now, what is x?
Oh yeah, never mind. It equals to minus 6.
Correct. So x is 18 divided by minus 3. Plus and minus, when you divide, you get
Oh yeah,
negative
yeah.
answer. So x equals to minus
Okay.
6 is the right answer. So with that, we have done level 1 questions, single operation mainly, to solve the equation. Now here are test questions for you. Can you
Oh,
answer these questions rapidly? X plus 2
okay.
equals to 10. X equals to what?
8,
X minus 4 equals to 12. X equals to what?
16,
5 plus x equals to 7. X equals to what?
2,
7 plus x equals to 5. X equals to what?
minus 2,
Very good. 3 minus x minus 3 is 5. What is x?
8,
8 minus x is 0. What is x?
8,
Very good. Second set of questions. You are an
uh,
expert.
4,
2x is 8. X equals to?
4,
2x is minus 18. X equals to?
9, minus 9,
3x equals to 15. X equals to?
5,
5x is 35. X equals to?
7,
Half x is 13. X equals to?
blah, blah, blah. 13 over, um, no, Wait, let me figure that out. And I'll do it now.
Yeah, do it, do it.
Okay. So you would multiply 2 from both sides, cancel
Yeah,
the denominator. Oh, then 26. Never mind. X is 26.
26, correct. X, 1 by 3, x is 7. X equals to
21.
21. That's great job done. So within less than, I think, 2 minutes, you answered these questions. Great job.
Mm.
And you have understood this. We'll now move on to the second level in our next video. Perfect. So, Nirvan, can you summarize what did you learn and how we can actually solve such equations with level 1 equations where one operation can be done to find the solution?
Today I learned the basic concepts on how you solve equations, linear equations.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you summarize these concepts?
Okay. So, first, let's say x plus 6 is 10, like one of
Mhm.
the questions that was there.
Yeah,
I know x equals 4 because you can think in your mind 6 plus 4 is 10.
correct.
Or instead, okay, x plus 6 is 10. You could instead you could bring 6 to the other side and then it would be 10 minus 6 equals 4. X
Perfect.
equals minus 6. And 2x, for example, means 2 times x.
Yeah. So that's great. So you had a great summary. So you're all set for level 2 algebraic questions. I'll also share with you a set of questions which you can practice. Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you for today's class. See you in the next class. Great day,
Okay.
Nirvan.
Okay.
Bye.